A little windy today, so we're sort of in a sheltered area, but still windy. So there will be wind noise, probably. All right, here in the U.S. of mass shootings, this is a 3-day weekend, and weekends always bring mass shootings. See, 7 shot in Kansas City and 30 shot in Baltimore. So the mayors came out after each shooting, and they always say the same thing. They say every mass shooting, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. And that's all they ever do. Got to get rid of drag queens and books for children, and get rid of Disneyland. But nothing will be done about gun violence, ever. We have another problem here in the U.S., and that is high temperatures. We're seeing record-breaking temperatures all over the U.S. Wet bulb temperatures in the south, southeast, and high dry temperatures in the west and the southwest, up to 117 degrees Fahrenheit here, not too far away from here in California and in New Mexico and Nevada and other places. But let's get on with the environmental news, if we can. A new finding that tropical deforestation increased in 2022. The loss generated 2.7 gigatons of carbon pollution globally, despite the world leaders pledging to halt and reverse deforestation by 2030. The tropics lost 10% more primary forest in 2022 than in 2021. That's just in 1 year. At the COP26, 145 nations signed a declaration on forest and land use that included a promise to work collectively to halt and reverse forest loss by 2030. The UN, we had hoped by now to see signals in the data that we were turning the corner on forest loss. The UN, the world would be around 0.5 degrees C warmer without just the forests that are left. To cut down the rest of the forest will be 0.5 degrees Celsius warmer than without them. We are rapidly losing one of our most effective tools for combating climate change. Brazil, for example, led the world for deforestation at 43% of the world's total loss. As a consumer of the products that Brazil exports, like wood, should not be bought by anybody around the world. If the wood comes from Brazil, you shouldn't buy it. Other countries that saw notable deforestation in 2022 were the DRC and Bolivia. In Bolivia, the government policy favors agriculture, especially soy, and encourages tree cutting. The government offers land titles to farmers who clear cut the land on their own plot. So all you have to do is go in the forest and claim a plot, cut down the forest, and the government gives you the land. That's the same thing the U.S. did to get rid of the Native Americans here on the Great Plains of the U.S. during the early days in the 1800s, when they offered farmland free if you got rid of the Native Americans and you cut down the native grasses and you planted something like wheat, corn, or barley or something like that. Same situation is going on here around the world where tropical forests are going. They're going quickly and they're going fast. And once they're gone, they're gone. It's very hard to replant a tropical forest because the soil is so denuded of any kind of nutrients, because most of the nutrients in a tropical forest is in the canopy, not on the ground. The rain, the constant rain, washes the nutrients away in the soil. So here on this 4th of July weekend in the U.S., where gun battles are taking place all over the U.S. during the night, we will continue on with our hike. It's a warm day. It's around 70 and a lot of wind, but we'll continue on with the hike, and then when we get back, we'll put the video up. So, more thoughts and prayers going out to everybody who have been shot over the weekend. And until next time.